Hey, Dr. Laura McMurray here. Today we're going to talk about piriformis syndrome. So there's a few things in the low back that can cause sciatica symptoms. And one of the big ones that we work with as chiropractors is called piriformis syndrome. It has to do with a muscle that crosses from sacrum to hip and can get so tight that it squeezes on the sciatic nerve. So today we're going to talk about a stretch that can help that. So if you're having pain in the rear end, maybe kind of in the low back, but it feels like it's lower and it may go down the back of your leg, into your calf, even into your foot, that could be an indication of piriformis syndrome. So the stretch for piriformis syndrome is to take the affected side. So if it's hurting on this side or in this leg, you cross the leg over the opposite knee and then put a little pressure and stretch that. You can also bend forward, but you have to be careful when you're bending forward that you don't start leaning. A lot of people are in pain and they start feeling a little tightness, so they compensate by doing this. You want to make sure you sit straight up and bend straight forward. If that's too painful, you don't have to do that. You can just relax in this position. Now, some of you are going to be so tight that you can't get your leg all the way up. It's going to be very painful. It's going to be this kind of motion and it's going to hurt too much. So you can take something lower, like a stool. This has a bottom ring. I don't think you can see it on this video, but it has a bottom ring that you can put your foot on. So it's probably about this high off the ground. So you can start with that leg winged out and then just bend that way. And you're going to feel it. If you're that tight, this is a big enough stretch to do that. So that's called the stretch for the piriformis. You can also put ice on that, but that's one of the best stretches to do. So feel free to come in and get that checked out if those are your symptoms. You definitely need to get checked by a chiropractor. You still need to get your low back adjusted and get that realigned so that hips and pelvis support that too. Any questions, please let me know. All right, take care.